Hey everyone, welcome to KidsLife. We've got a great day for you.
Yep, we've got craft and songs again. We're going to have a storybook. What else are we doing, Craig?
And we're going to see some insects.
Ooh, insects.
Wonder what insects they might be.
I don't know.
Yeah. But I think we're going to go and see Simon the Frog.
Yep.
Now, let's go and see what he has to say.
Hello everyone! Welcome to KidsLife! Whoa! A fly! I love flies! Oh! Up there! Oh! I didn't get him! I'm so upset! Anyway, Emma's gonna tell a story. Hope it's about flies.
Let me tell you about a friend of God's who wanted to live life to the full. This story is called Claudia the Caterpillar. Claudia the Caterpillar lived in the garden. She spent her days crawling on the plants and eating the flowers. One day, Claudia saw butterflies flying and gliding, winging and wheeling across the sky. Now that's the life for me, said Claudia. So Claudia climbed up the big old tree. She stood on the highest branch. It's the butterfly's life for me, said Claudia. I'm going to fly. Thud. Next day, Claudia watched the butterflies flying and gliding, winging and wheeling across the sky. Yes, that's the life for me, she said. I'd love to be flying and gliding, winging, wings, I need wings. So Claudia made some wings. She climbed to the top of the big old tree, stretched out her wings and yelled, "It's the butterfly life for me. I'm going to fly." Thud. 2 band-aids now. Next day, Claudia watched the butterflies flying and gliding, winging and wheeling across the sky. She decided to ask God about what she wanted. God, I want to fly like the butterflies. So God led Claudia up the big old tree and under the highest branch. He attached her to the branch and began forming a chrysalis around her like a shell. "Hey!" cried Claudia, "I want to fly. If you close me up in here, I'll die." But God kept covering Claudia until she was completely closed up in the chrysalis. Claudia stayed in the chrysalis all day and all night and all the next day. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, wrapped up in a chrysalis. Then the chrysalis shook. Rip! Out popped Claudia. Good old Claudia, wonderful new Claudia. She flexed and flapped and flew. "This is the life for me," cried Claudia as she went flying and gliding, winging and wheeling across the sky. She looked very happy with her new wings. What was it that Claudia did that helped her get those wings? I think I saw her say a little prayer to God. Let's go and see what's happening next.
Oh, well, it wasn't about flies. It was about caterpillars. I don't think I've ever eaten a caterpillar before. They might be easy to catch, but they also might be just a little bit too hairy for me. Anyway, how about Craig tells us all about stuff?
Hey guys, thank you so much, Emma. That was great, that story with Claudia. Now, how did Claudia get to fly? Well, looking at the book, she prayed, didn't she? She prayed to God and she trusted in God. And so in the Bible, in this book, Jesus said, I came so that everyone would have life and have it in its fullest. And that's what Claudia had. But now we're going to sing a song.
The joy of the Lord, and He is my strength. When I'm feeling happy, or if I'm sad and blue, I can always trust the Lord, 'cause what He says is true. Oh, I have life. Oh, I have peace. Oh, I have joy. 'Cause Jesus gives life to me. Oh, I have life. Oh, I have peace. Oh, I have joy. 'Cause Jesus gives life to me. Every morning when I wake up, every night when I sleep, I have the joy of the Lord, and He is my strength. When I'm feeling happy, or if I'm sad and blue, I can always trust the Lord, 'cause what He says is true. Oh, I have life. Oh, I have peace. Oh, I have joy. 'Cause Jesus gives life to me. Oh, I have life. And oh, I have peace. Oh, I have joy. 'Cause Jesus gives life to me. Jesus gives life to me. Jesus gives life to me.
Hey everyone, how good was that song? Well, in the story today, there was a caterpillar that turned into a butterfly. And so I've got Carmen here, and we're going to pretend to be those animals. So how do we pretend to be a caterpillar?
We need to be on the floor.
Okay, so get down on the floor. Now what do we do?
Scurry around.
Scurry around. Caterpillars have lots of legs, so you can pretend to have lots of legs.
Move your legs if you want to.
Oh, kick your legs. And then sometimes the caterpillars arch their back up, and then they come back down.
Oh, very good.
Oh, and then what do they eat?
Leaves.
Leaves. So pretend to get a leaf, a big leaf. Eat the leaf up. Oh, now what do they do?
I think they need to take a nap in a cocoon.
Go in a cocoon. Okay. How do we do that? Now I'm thinking that, where did Carmen go? She's in a cocoon. We better do the same. Ready? Here we go. Cover yourself up and you're in a cocoon. And then, what happens? What's happening to Carmen?
Butterfly!
And then you turn into a butterfly.
Butterfly.
So if you've got jackets, use that with your wings, or if not, use your arms like me and flap them around, and now you're a butterfly. You're no longer a caterpillar. All right. Well, thank you for doing that with us, and we're going to see Carmen later when we pretend to be another animal. Bye.
Bye.
Let's make some butterflies, just like Claudia the caterpillar turned into. So you can see one here that I've finished, and it's got little joggle eyes, and you could even draw a face on it. Here's another one that's not quite finished yet, so we might finish that one off at the end. Start off with your plain piece of paper. You can choose any colour paper for this. We're going to fold it in half so that we know where that middle line is. There we go. A nice crease fold in half, just like that. Then we're going to take our paint. You can see that I've used an egg carton for our paint tray here. Makes a nice easy way to clean up at the end. So we're just going to put a few blobs on, a blob over here, blob over there. Doesn't matter, you can choose. The best thing about this craft is there's no right way, no wrong way, and every butterfly ends up looking very different. Now I've got some green here, and I'm going to blob that down the middle. You know why? Yeah, that's right. It'll make the body. Nice little blobs of green down the middle. So just like that, you've got your blobs of paint all on your page. Then we're going to fold it in half. So using that crease you had, fold it in half, and then the fun bit, squish that paint around. Squish, 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 squish. All the way around like that. Ooh, I wonder what it's going to look like. Now you get to see. Open it up. And look at that. We have a beautiful butterfly, and you can have it that way or that way. We might put that one over here to dry. And we'll get one that I did earlier. It's nearly dry. And we'll finish this one off, shall we? So what we might do is take our marker pen and we're going to draw our wings around the edges. We can kind of follow where the paint has already gone. This one has got nice pointy tops to its wings. Lovely. So you can see how I've followed the lines of the paint there. Then we can take our joggly eyes, and lucky this paint's still wet because I forgot my glue, but that's okay. So we're going to take our joggly eyes and I'm just going to push the joggly eyes into the paint a bit. You can use some glue to stick them down, and you've got them like that. And then if you want, you can cut it out around the edge and you could stick it up. Maybe you'll make your antennas out of pipe cleaners or something else fun. I drew mine on with my marker pen, which was fun. I'm sure you will make lots of beautiful butterflies.
That was a great craft. Hope yours looks as good as Emma's. Anyway, we're going off to look at some more little animals. I hope they're flies. Yeah!
Thanks, Simon. Well, we are going to have a look at some bees.
There they are.
And we've got a beehive here. This is Richard's beehive. And what we're going to do is we're going to open it up and get some honey out.
We are.
So what do we need to do now then?
So that the honey that we have at our church comes out of this and another couple of beehives. But before we go in there, unlike the beehives that we've got at church, which are stingless bees, these ones could sting us. So we've got to do a couple of things. One,
Yep.
we've got to put on a suit
All
to
right.
protect us from the bees. We're going to wear gloves so we don't get our hands stung. And then eventually we're going to put some smoke into the hive just to settle them down so they don't get and aggravated.
Excellent. So should we suit up?
Suit up.
Let's go. So we need to open up the hive now, and there's all slats in the hive, and this is where the honey is. So we pull out the slats from the hive and we have to brush off the bees. And then we have to carry it over to where we spin it. Using the hot knife, we decap the comb to allow us access to the honey. To get the honey out of the slats, what we do is we put it in our spinning machine and we spin it really fast and the honey comes out of the slats. All the honey is now in the spinning tub and we have to pour it out to get it ready to eat. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that. We just spun some honey and look at all the honey we have in this tub. It's about 30 jars of honey. Can you see the bees buzzing around? And so thank you so much, Richard.
Thank you.
And yeah, that was fun.
Oh, well, not flies. Bees. Pretty close. But you know what? They make honey, and I do love honey. Ho, yeah.
Hey everyone, wasn't it great to see the bees in the beehive? So much fun. So earlier we were a caterpillar and then we turned into butterflies.
Butterfly.
Should we be bees?
I think so.
All right, are you ready? Stand up and be bees with us. Ready? All right, are you being a bee with us? Should we do it one more time?
I think so.
Are you doing the noise with us? All right, ready? Wow, bees are busy. All right, let's see what's next.
Well, that was so much fun pretending to be bees, wasn't it? We're going to sing a song about bees now. Now, I'm going to use my fingers to tell this story, and I've got a text to hear. If Mum and Dad says it's okay, you might want to do this too. Then you can sing along with me with your bees. Otherwise, just pretend they're there. So I'm going to draw a little bee on each of my fingers. Little bees. 1, 2, 3, 4, and my last little buzzing bee. There we go. Now, my 5 little bees. We're going to tuck them away and they're going to go into their beehive home. Can you do that too? Ready? Get your beehive ready. And let's sing. Here is the beehive, where are the bees? Hiding away where nobody sees. Watch them come creeping out of their hive. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 buzzing bees. Fly, little bees, fly. Should we sing that one more time? Let's tuck our bees away. Ready? Into their beehive. Here is the beehive. Where are the bees? Hiding away where nobody sees. Watch them come creeping out of their hives. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 buzzing bees.
Okay, let's do some more craft with Emma.
In our story today, Claudia the caterpillar, we saw Claudia pray to God to turn her into the beautiful butterfly that she so desperately wanted to be. I've got Craig here now.
Hey everyone.
Craig's going to do some prayer rocks with us. So we've got our rocks, all different sizes. You can find them outside, or maybe you've got some special rocks that you can use. And we've got some Posca pens. So these are paint pens. You can use normal paint. If you don't have Posca pens, that's fine. Or maybe you don't have paint or rocks nearby, so you could just make yourself a prayer card. So you can write words on it and colour them in, or you can draw pictures. You can just make it all colourful. And the idea of these is so that when we're feeling a bit sad or when we want to talk to God, we might pick it up and it might just help us to remember to pray and give us something to hold while we do that. So sometimes, Craig, we choose a rock that feels nice for us so that when you're holding it, it's nice and comfortable.
Yep.
And let's decorate. I've got a spotty one here. So I'm going to do a picture on this next one.
I'm doing my prayer card first. You gave me a good idea.
I like that.
That. And I can pray. But I might do my rock now. Ooh.
You might want to write down some ideas if you do a prayer card of what you like to pray about. Some people pray for their parents. You could pray for your friends. You could pray for your pets. Or maybe just people you don't even know yet. It's good to pray for other people. What are you drawing on yours, Craig?
I'm doing lots of dots on mine at the moment. I liked your one at the front here that had lots of dots on it. What are you doing, Emma?
I'm doing a rainbow on mine.
Oh, wow.
And when you finish them, make sure you don't smudge it. You can't hold it to pray until all your paint is dry. So it might be a good idea when you've finished painting on it to pop your rock somewhere that can dry. I'm gonna colour in my prayer card now. I'm just going to use textures. So I might draw a tree up the side here. Maybe that's where Claudia could climb up to and make her chrysalis.
Oh.
I'm going to make her chrysalis on there now.
So I've just finished my rock. I've done lots of dots, so I might put it over near Emma's so it can dry. And I can come back to my prayer card. So I can write some things on the back about who I pray for.
Yes.
Yep.
If you don't write with words yet, that's okay. You can draw pictures. So maybe you'll draw a picture of you and your family or your pets or some things that you find very interesting. Maybe it's race cars or maybe it's animals. It's up to you. And you just decorate. And once you finish decorating, you can keep this prayer rock or your prayer card next to your bed, and when you see it, hopefully it'll remind you to pray.
Thank you. That was fun. Hope you guys had fun doing that too.
Well, that was fun. Don't forget to send in pictures of your craft. I always like them. Anyway, time to go. I'm going to have a bath in a big vat of honey. Yeah.
Well, that was a lot of fun today. I hope that you enjoyed all the different things that we did. Did you get some craft done today? Maybe a butterfly?
Oh, they look great.
Yeah.
How does yours look? Yeah, and maybe you did the prayer rocks. I've got my one here. How did yours go?
Yeah, lots of fun. Was it fun going to see the bees with Richard Craig?
Oh, yeah, we had a great time. And look at this. We got some honey as well.
Yum.
So every time you eat honey, now you know where they come from. So,
yeah, that would have been a lot of fun.
It was. And did you have fun doing the exercises with me and pretending to be bees and caterpillars and butterflies? Yeah, so we had a lot of fun today.
Yep, busy day.
Yep. So we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.